we're really kind of challenged in graduate school because so much of how we measure learning is in the written word. You think about what is the product that a PhD student produces. Ultimately, there's research, but really there's this dissertation, and that's the summation of all the things that you've done as a graduate student. It's a big written work, and helping students to understand how they can use AI well to help them with the kinds of things they do, but still maintain what the field expects for scholarly integrity, I think is going to be a big challenge for us to do well as a graduate school, and to kind of set both the right boundaries, but also the right encouragement so that people can make the best use of these tools as they do their research, as they try to understand a field. We want to have kind of a humane automation. The promise of AI is that it will sort of free us from the tasks that are boring or tedious, or we think about as being drudgery, and allow us to focus on the human interactions. And I think it's a really good way to think about how we implement this tool to make sure that we're serving people efficiently, from a kind of customer service standpoint, but not losing that ability for the human touch and to really understand what it is that might be behind a person's inquiry. If a student particularly is asking about something, it's always important for us to listen for what that other context might be. Maybe there's some other challenge they're having in their life that's really behind the struggle they're having in class, for example. The sense I get from talking to the faculty is a lot of them are experimenting with it. They're using it to help build educational materials, to help critique educational materials, and they all want to improve their teaching. I think that's the unified thread that I get from many of the faculty. And because a lot of teaching is about creating content, it's not the only part, but a lot of it is about creating content. How can they use these tools to create that content very efficiently and in ways that are engaging to students? One of the challenges in kind of instructional design and materials is that students, particularly the current generation of students, they have come to expect multimedia and presentations and the kinds of things that you might find in cinema or television production. So kind of the level of that information game has gone up, and our faculty are working hard in leveraging this technology to help up their own game and be providing the most compelling kind of resources that they can.